Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's time for another movie trailer review. This time it's not going to be Marvel, it's going to be DC. So Warner Brothers released the trailer for Batman, starring Robert Pattinson. I'm not really a DC fan, I'm only really interested in the CW shows, like The Flash and Legends of Tomorrow and stuff. So the films just haven't really ever done it for me. I've never been into them. I've tried watching them. I've tried getting into them. It just hasn't worked. There's just not enough of an enticing storyline there really for me. Whereas Marvel sets up so much in each film that you have to constantly rewatch stuff. So I'm going to check out the Batman trailer just to see if it's going to entice me to watch anything of DC. And just to see how I feel about this version of Batman. But yeah, we'll head over onto the trailer now, and I'll catch you guys in a bit.
Police! Hands up! Stay still! Get out of here!
Fear is a tool. But when that light hits the sky, it's not just a call. It's a warning. I've been trying to reach you. Find the gun! This is about a king, and Rither's the match.
I can take care of myself.
If this continues, it won't be long before you've nothing left.
I don't care what happens to me.
It's only gonna get worse for you.
Whoa, take it easy, sweetheart. Hear everything they say, ain't you?
Maybe we're not so different. Who are you under there?
I'm vengeance. What's black and blue and dead all over? You. They're coming.
I got you! I got you!
So that was the trailer. Honestly, I'm intrigued by this version of Batman. I love the suit. The suit looks a lot more armor plated and has a lot more movability than what Christian Bale's Batman suit and what Ben Affleck's suit had. They were quite big and bulky, and there wasn't a lot of mobility in them. Whereas this suit looks like it's going to enable Batman to be able to move a lot quicker and a lot more swiftly, like he's known to do when he's engaging in combat. Also, the fact that we got to see a little bit more of Andy Serkis as Alfred, which I thought was quite a cool casting. Also, there was a part in the trailer there where he says Dick in a confused face. Are they referencing Dick Grayson? Are we going to see a Robin in a Batman film that wasn't in the 90s and the 80s films of like George Clooney and, you know, the Tim Burton era of Batman. So it'd be quite interesting to see if we are going to get a Robin. I love the new Batmobile. It's like an American muscle car by the looks of it. It's very intriguing. And the scene where he crashes into Penguin's car at the docks and flips it over, and you just see Batman walking towards the car. Amazing. We've got a little bit more of a sneak preview of the Riddler, or who I think is the Riddler at the beginning of the trailer in the cafe. The backdrop for Gotham looks a lot better than what it did for previous films. It's kind of... Bless me, sorry, I didn't mean to sneeze mid-video. It looks kind of more of the gothic style that what Gotham is always known to be throughout TV shows and throughout comics. It's always had that gothic vibe of it's dark, rainy, miserable. Also, we get to see, I think we got to see a little bit more about the organised crime part of Gotham with Don Falcone, and, you know, on the news clippings, you know, it's gonna be interesting because we're gonna see stuff that hasn't been brought into Batman on the big screen before. We've seen it on the small screen with like organised crime against mobsters, with like Gotham, even the TV, even like the animated shows showed a little bit about organised crime and about the mob in that. But this will be the first time I believe we've seen it on. It's going to show that there's more to Batman than just the supervillains he goes against. Whereas when he first started out as Batman, I think this is kind of what it's aimed at. With the whole... I think it's more based on year one Batman comic storyline. So when he kind of first became Batman. A lot of the time, like, the supervillains wasn't really around much. You didn't have the likes of Mr. Freeze and the Joker and Poison Ivy and like his big rogue gallery. He did go after organised crime a lot. So yeah, you know, it's going to be interesting. I'm very intrigued. I don't know if I'll go to the theaters to watch it. I'll probably wait for it for a home release and watch it. Just because so it's DC, I'm not a huge fan, and yeah, but we still got plenty of time between now and March for me to decide. And yeah, guys, if you want to see more more trailer reactions on this channel, drop down a comment of what film you want me to check out. If there's any films that you want me to do a quick review on, or if it's films that have been out already and you just want to see you want to hear my thoughts on the trailer, or if there's any new films that are coming out that you want me to keep an eye out for the trailer, let me know in the comments, and I'll do my best to cover those trailers. And please, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell. If you want to see more content from me. Have a good evening.